welcome back to the channel. Today's video is the third and final video in this year's Halloween series. And this one takes a look at additional discounts for awesome games for the spooky season. There's some really nice discounts here for some really good quality games. Make sure to grab yourself some sweets and subscribe to the channel as I tell you about some awesome Nintendo Switch eShop deals. Explore a dark and dangerous landscape as a thief trying to track down their assigned soul in Death's door. You'll take on beasts and demigods while gaining upgrades and abilities in fantastic combat. This isometric, top-down action game was loved by critics when it got released last year on the Switch. So much so, it even won the award for 5th Best Switch Game of 2022 on Metacritic. It's on sale for 50% off at $9.99. It's the lowest price ever on the eShop until November 2nd. Crypt of the NecroDancer, Nintendo Switch Edition, the rhythm-based dungeon crawling game, is a great indie game for the Switch. Every action you do, attacking enemies, moving in the dungeon, opening chests, everything must be done to the beat of the music. It's a bit confusing at first, but once you get the hang of it, you'll be addicted. It's on sale for $3.99, 60% off its normal price until November 11th. Yuppie Psycho Executive Edition is a fantastic adventure game that's perfect for Halloween. Play as a young man named Brian in a dystopian 90s society on his first day at his new job. Now this new job entails hunting a witch whose powers created the corporation he works at, but now seemingly tortures its employees. Yeah, it's a little crazy, but it's a good crazy, and it makes for a fun horror experience for this time of year. It's currently on sale for $6.66. Yes, you heard that correctly. That's a good price, right? Nothing out of the ordinary with that pricing at all. Lamentum is a pixel art survivor horror game where you need to explore the dark secrets of a creepy old mansion while trying to not succumb to the nightmarish creatures within. It's heavily inspired by famous survival horror games and the Cthulhu mythos, which makes it a good game to pick up and enjoy for Halloween. It's $6.39 on the eShop. It's the lowest price ever until November 9th. Eldest Souls is a top-down action game that has some challenging Souls-like combat that will truly test your skills. It's also got some impressive pixel artwork and was praised for its satisfying gameplay and design. This release includes a brand new free expansion, Depths of the Forgotten. Pick it up if you want some dark, challenging gameplay for Halloween. It's on sale for $7.99. It's the lowest price ever on the eShop until Halloween Day. Lumo is an isometric platformer game, which is something you really don't see much of these days. It is heavily inspired by classic games of similar style, and I was really impressed with how fun it was. It features over 400 rooms to explore, 6 minigames, and lots of secrets to discover, so it's a pretty packed game. It's just $1.99, just $2 until November 7th, and it's a great game to spend some gold coins on if you have some saved. LILIES, Quietus of the Nights has you exploring a goth, dark, fantasy-themed environment as you try to find out the mystery of the kingdom that was destroyed by the Reign of Death. Apparently those storms transformed all living things into undead monsters and demons, now known as the Blighted. This game is an action RPG Metroidvania that was pretty well received by critics. It can be had for $16.24. It's the lowest price ever on the eShop until November 8th. The Doom series is one I talked about in my Halloween special from last week. The demons, the monsters, the FPS chaos. I love it. It's a fantastic series, and the game is a great way to enjoy some darn good fun during Halloween. The entire series is back on sale on the eShop, but if you don't own any of the games, I must highly recommend the Doom Slayers Collection. This has Doom 2016, Doom 1993, Doom 2 Classic, Doom 3, and Doom 64, all in one collection, and it's going to save you a bunch of money if you buy it this way. Each port is fantastic, with a bevy of modern features and such that makes these some of the best ways to enjoy these games. This collection is $19.99 on the eShop sale. The only thing that wasn't included is the sequel to Doom 2016, Doom Eternal. Don't worry though, it's on sale too, with the base game on sale for $14.99. The deluxe edition with the expansions is on sale for $22.49. Obviously, I'd say go for the deluxe edition as you get the whole complete package for some serious savings. And yes, this is a fantastic port too, one of the better FPS games on the system. One more game from Bethesda? QUAKE for $3.99 is a hell of a deal, especially for this fantastic version. This has HD widescreen support, fantastic lighting with new textures and details, original and new, yes, new expansions, plus online and local multiplayer that has crossplay. It all makes for the best version of QUAKE you can purchase. QUAKE is a classic, and its version here is totally worth getting for your Switch. Speaking of good FPS experiences, the BioShock collection has 3 great titles on the Switch. BioShock 1 and 2 has a nice horror aesthetic that makes them great to enjoy during this time of year. You can get them and BioShock Infinite for just $9.99 in this collection. That's 3 quality games that run really good on the Switch for just chump change. It's one of the best deals you can get on the Switch, period. Speaking of one of the best deals, the Amnesia collection, which has 3 fantastic survival horror games, is just $2.99. That is $1 per game. $1 per game. If you're looking for a good spooky time and want to be creeped out proper for Halloween, then you need to own this collection. In these games you cannot fight. You need to run and hide from the horrors with your sanity intact. In fact, when you start to lose your sanity, bad things can happen. It's got me creeped out just thinking about it. It is truly one of the better survival horror experiences you can enjoy, and it all runs really good on the Switch. Alien Isolation is another fantastic survival horror game on the Switch. One for being such a well-designed game that sticks out as one of the better horror games in the last decade, but also because the Switch port is fantastic. It actually might be the best way to enjoy this game anywhere. I don't know how they did it, but I'm sure Switch gamers are thankful they did. It's a good time to pick it up too. It's just $14.99 in the eShop, at its lowest price it's ever been. Fatal Frame, Maiden of Black Water, is the latest in the famed survival horror series that has you using the camera obscura to take photos, as well as attack and fend off ghosts. I've said it before, but I'm so happy to see this get a re-release to other consoles beyond the Wii U. It's a fantastic pickup for Halloween, especially at its discounted price of $29.99. The Digital Deluxe Edition, for $41.29, includes the 20th Anniversary Costumes DLC, featuring costumes from the past games in the series. No matter what version you get, I promise you, you're in for a good spooky time. I'm going to cap things off with some goth horror shoot-'em-up classics, that being Deathsmiles I and II collection. These cave bullet hell games are well known and well loved for their design, as well as addicting gameplay. This actually contains 3 titles: the original arcade version of Deathsmiles, Deathsmiles Mega Black Label, and Deathsmiles 2X, Merry Christmas in Hell. Yes, you heard right. Merry Christmas in Hell. It's on sale in the eShop for $31.99 until November 4th. And so ends the 3rd and final part of the Halloween trilogy this year on the channel. If you haven't yet seen the Halloween special, as well as the previous Halloween eShop video, then make sure to check them out. I'll leave links to them at the end of this video, as well as down below in the description box and comments. You definitely want to check them out for some great game suggestions on the Switch. If you liked the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't yet done so, make sure to subscribe so you can keep up to date with all the latest videos. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing. I hope you have a great Halloween, and I will catch you next time.